My name is Joe Gaud, and I'm a certified flight instructor at Tailwheels, etc. in Lakeland, Florida. I first started out in aviation during my freshman year of college, actually, when I was 18, but I was surrounded by it my whole life. My dad's a retired colonel in the U.S. Air Force, served 28 years, and now he's a captain at Southwest Airlines. So I've kind of been around it my whole life, and I've enjoyed, airplanes and being around the airport. And when I turned 18, I really just decided to go out and get that private license. I think when I actually passed my private pilot check ride is the biggest turning point in my life that kind of drove me to continue on. Just that thrill, I was hooked as soon as I got that ticket and could just go wherever I wanted to. The feeling of going up and flying is just freedom. You get to go wherever you want. I can fly to Crystal River and go get ice cream, or I can fly to St. Petersburg to get lunch. I can fly my girlfriend down to Venice to, go hit up famous Sharkies even though she hates it. It's great. You can just go wherever, whenever, and just freedom. You can go wherever. The most interesting story I have in aviation is probably from when I was about to take my private pilot check ride. I was in West Palm Beach at the time and hung out with this group of girls, and one of them was very superstitious, and she gave me a piggy bank and told me that I had to take it or else I'd fail and possibly even crash. I wasn't about to risk it, so I put it in my bag and took it with me on the check ride. And the examiner was a little weary of it. He saw it and was like, "Why do you have a piggy bank?" And I told him, and he said, "Well, I don't want to die today, so we'll probably take it along." And so he was all on board, but that's probably the funniest story I have.
Did you pass?
I did pass. For anybody looking to get into this field, the biggest thing I can say is get in early, work hard, and just start building time. The biggest thing in the United States is you gotta build a bunch of time to get to the airlines. So the more you fly, the sooner you get it done, the sooner you'll get to your goal and be where you're at, where you want to be. My little brother, he's 15 now, is looking to get involved in aviation. He's quite interested. He always tells me how he's going to be a better pilot than I am. I think it's funny because it's your little kid brother. So I look forward to flying with him, and then me, my dad, and him can all fly together. And hopefully we'll end up in the same company one day flying jets together. I recently became a EAA, that's the Experimental Airplane Association, Young Eagle pilot, which basically all that is it gives out free rides in general aviation aircraft to younger kids that have never, been in an airplane, but they show an interest in aviation. So I volunteer doing that a couple times a month, and so far I've probably done about 12 rides, and I have one kid who's applied for a scholarship, and he's going to come train with us at Tailwheels. I'm hoping that it'll just instill a young aviation love. The aviation field, a lot of pilots, they're very old. They're the old crusty guys from, World War II and, Vietnam. So if we can bring some new young blood into the industry, it'd be great.